My gosh, friends. Oh, just got in from work. Oh, and am I whooped. This 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 getting old ain't all it's cracked up to be. Is all I can say. Boy, did I work hard at the supermarket today. Oh, Lord have mercy. Well, you know what it is. I really, especially now that I have a bit of brain fog, I'm not the one to put on a cash register. Oh, that would be such a bad idea. Oh, I don't even want to think about it. Uh, but if you got a chore to do, something physical, well, I'm fine. You basically tell me, look, I want all that stuff to go from point A to point B, make it look halfway decent. Call me when you're done. Holler when you're done. We'll get you something else to do. And that's what I do. So today I walk in. They said, let's see, how'd they put it? Said, oh, real quick, just go check and make sure the downstairs bathrooms have all the items they need. Toilet paper, towels, that kind of thing. I went through that like a dose of salts. Got it. Yeah, they're fine. It was one needed some toilet paper or whatever, but nothing to. In fact, no, I think everything was in order. It's actually in order. I reported that in. They said, okay, well, then maybe a good idea would be go get, neaten up the entry room and fill it with shopping carts. Keep doing that. Keep going after the shopping carts for a good hour or two. And every now and then come back here to the desk, and maybe we'll have something small you can do, once you got the carts loaded in well. So I go out and I get carts. I usually push in anywhere from 4 to 6 carts in one hand and 4 to 6 carts in the other hand, or sometimes just a single row of about 6, or give or take. And I did that for about a good hour and a half of carts. But in between that time, I was also doing things like, okay, double check that one garbage can over near Floral, or get the 'cause Floral this time of year is busy for the for Easter and such. And then so anyway, I did all that, pushed in carts in, carts in. I look, oh my God, the carts are getting low. Go get some more, put them in. Yeah, again, not the end of the world. It rolls. It isn't like you're pushing a rock up a hill or something. It's carts. I'm always grateful for whoever invented the wheel. It's the best thing I could say. And I get them in. Okay, and then they have this big wide broom you can use in a store, and you use that to kind of just go up and down the various aisles and catch the little punks of paper and debris that get in the aisle. It just makes the aisle look better. It also buffs up the wax job on the floor. So I did that a couple times. Then they said, well, okay, now they want you to work out back near the loading dock. There's they just took the dumpster. They have like these big dumpsters for supermarkets, and they compact with all the refuse, and you get a lot in a supermarket. So it was full, and they took it away. They're going to go dump it, and evidently the boss wanted me to, while that's away, while the container's away, well, let's just say the mice will play me. What they did was they had me go where the dumpster normally would be, and I scraped out as best I could all the junk that sometimes falls out of a dumpster, congregates there, so to speak. Well, that took 45 minutes at least, maybe a little longer. Then then I went. And then they said, oh, the loading dock. The loading dock. Oh, you notice how where the trucks back up? There's a bunch of stuff all in there. Could you get that too? Sure, I got that too. Oy. So I got that. Now where did I go? Oh, Oh, then evidently, well, they said, okay, you're done with that. Go help the people in the produce department. So I go over to the produce department. I said, well, I'm here to help you. Oh, they said, thank God. We got stuff. They have this. They will pile our vegetables and stuff on these rolling platforms called U-boats. Here, push this one U-boat out and see what you can get of it on the shelf. We're a little low. See what you can do. And there's another one. You see that partial one? Maybe you can get that, huh? Oh, that'd be great. So, okay. So I go and do that. Then I'm all done with that, and there's just enough time for me to clean an area or two where the shelves got gunky. And this happens, especially produce, sometimes in dairy. The what's ever on the shelf makes somewhat congeal a little bit on the shelf, and it's got to be cleaned. What you do is you take everything off the shelf, clean it, put everything back on the shelf. Move 3 steps to the left or right, whichever suits you. Pull the stuff off, clean the shelf, put the stuff back. And I did that till I think it was time finally, I think, to go home. They said, hey Doc, you better hurry up. You got to punch out. I said, punch out? I'm already punched out. They said, no, you know what we mean. I said, yeah, I know. I gotta go hit the time clock. So I went and did that, and I think I got myself a chocolate bar and went home. And that's, yeah, whew, tell you. And that, I think, was a 4.5 hour day. But man, every minute of it, I was either on my knees crawling under something or reaching for some hunk of gunk or to clean a shelf that frankly needed it pretty bad. And so that's what it did. Now I'm home, and well, believe it or not, my wife Sandy's knocking out a nice big bowl full of hot dogs and beans, one of my favorite things. Hot dogs and beans. You just get plain old hot dogs, you get really good baked beans out of the can. Fry the hot dogs a little bit with some olive oil and maybe a little bit of garlic or a tad of onion as the hot dogs broil, or as they simmer, and then you pour into all that, into the frying pan, the beans, and you want to get the beans you like. You've got to get really good beans. I'm not going to tell you what beans to like, but the beans you like. And there you go. Maybe a little garlic on top of that. Maybe a little olive oil. And that's it. And just let that simmer till it's nice and hot. And, well, it's supper time. Yes, indeed. No, it ain't nothing wrong with hot dogs and beans. And you really don't need a recipe to do it. Just, hot dogs, simmered, olive oil, garlic, a little onion, beans, parsley, Worcestershire sauce, maybe a little hot sauce. Eat it. That's it. Doggone if that ain't good. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to chow down and then watch a little TV. And honestly, I don't think I'm going to be up that much longer. I think I'm going to be sound asleep before it's all said and done today. Huh? Sandy, same thing. She was out. She, as you know, gathers up antiques, spiffs them up a bit, makes them all nice and, saleable, and then she takes them up to the antique center up in Slatington and sells them. She has a booth, and I think people meet her on the sidewalk and buy things from her there too as well. In any case, she does very well at that, and I'm very proud of her. So she does she's really a wheeler dealer. She has gotten so good at it. I knew I had a winner when she walked into my antique shop many, many years ago now. And thank heaven for that. I'll see you. Bye now. God bless. I hope you're having a good day too. I can't kick. I honestly can't kick. Woke up breathing. Good wife. Supper's on the table. There's got to be something on TV. And I just did this video for you. Life is good. Bye-bye.